This section is a continuation where we stopped in the last video, that is creating a table for a database management system. A database table, books table, we stopped right there where we are right now with the book ID and the book name. For the book ID, data type int, it's not null, so it cannot be left blank, and it's auto increment. It can populate by itself. Book name, variable character, data type, limit 250, and not null as well. Moving on, book type is the same, since we have pretty much similar properties. We'll just change type. It's a varchar as well, variable character, 250 limit, not null. Next, the author, we only change that. The rest will actually remain the same. Enter. And lastly is the date of publish. Date, underscore published. The data type for this is date. Enter. We'll have the ISBN number. That's an int. And we'll include a primary key. Primary key being the book ID in brackets, just like this. But it has to be the same spelling, otherwise if it's any different you might get an error. So yeah, this is our table creation SQL command, and let's see, if you click enter, it says we have an error, line number 8. It says near book ID. Okay, we'll try to fix that error. So we'll start all the way afresh. Book ID, it's okay. Book name, that's alright. Type, that's fine. Book author, that's okay. Date published is alright. Yeah, at the int we forgot to put a comma, so put a comma, enter, put the primary key, we'll leave some space, key book ID, enter, then close it off. Query okay, 0 rows affected. That means everything is successful. Our table has been created successfully. Next will be to show tables within this database just to see if really our table is there, just to be sure actually the table is there. We just, out of curiosity, show tables. Books table is already present. Next is going to be putting data into this table. And to put data into the table, we use the insert into SQL command. Insert into name of the table, books table, and then the details, book name, comma, book author, date published, whatever you type in here has to be the same as what you used when creating the table, otherwise there might be an error. Next, ISBN, okay. See, book name, book type, we missed the type, book type, book author, date published, ISBN. Okay, and for the next line, values, bracket again, computer, comma, each of the items should be within inverted commas. This is not over yet. This is a quantitative approach. This is just a name. Our names are actually going to be different. It's a name. The name here is quite long. That's okay. Then again, computer architecture. The type. Comma, bracket. The author is Morgan Kaufman. Date 2005. Zero 06 23. The date format is also important. If you're putting a date in MySQL in CMD, you start with the year, the month, followed by the date. Otherwise, it will just display zeros. And then for the ISBN, 1 2 3 7 0 4 9 0 1.